Dave. I'm going to start with you, Tim, on this. This is the Democratic Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett talking about the.
This is more my style. I appreciate.
I thought
that,
you might enjoy this. Yeah, talking to about the Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who of course is wheelchair bound. Let's take a listen.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey.
Tim, not only did she make a crass, repulsive jibe about the fact that Greg Abbott is a disabled man in a wheelchair, and that is clearly indisputable in my eyes, she then did this. She issued a statement saying, I wasn't thinking about the governor's condition. I was thinking about the planes, trains and automobiles he used to transfer migrants into communities led by black mayors, deliberately stoking tension and fear among the most vulnerable. Literally, the next line I said was he was a hot A mess, referencing his terrible policies. At no point did I mention or allude to his condition. So I'm even more appalled that the very people who unequivocally support Trump, a man known for racially insensitive nicknames and mocking those with disabilities, are now outraged. Now,
I do not believe that statement. I'm sorry. I'm sure she was thinking of that. She's edgy. I mean, she makes fun of John Fetterman for wearing hoodies. Jasmine Crockett is not someone who pulls punches. So, and the crowd even laughed at her remarks. So why would they be laughing if she were just talking about his bad policies? That doesn't seem like something you'd laugh at. So yeah, I don't believe that statement.
You're an intelligent human being. You're a fair-minded human being.
Am I?
She's talking utter bullshit, isn't she?
The statement was not necessary or great and obviously untrue. I think she should have just wrote it out with the joke. Everybody can make a judgment about whether they appreciate a joke at Greg Abbott's expense. I find it hard to imagine that my co-panelists from MAGA world are going to start clutching their pearls over somebody making a mean joke at somebody, and that's like the core to the president of the United States' entire ethos.
It's you guys who get outraged over jokes.
That's the
MAGA people get outraged over jokes plenty, dude.
Made it. Excuse me, Dave?
Tim, the difference is that we are not the people who get outraged over every joke and every word and every sort of innuendo. It's you guys who do.
Well, so good.
So I'm not outraged at the joke. I'm outraged at the fact that a human rights campaign fundraiser where it's about all the marginalized people and the perceived oppression of the trans people and everything else, that there she's making a joke about disabled people and they're laughing about it. I'm not outraged at the joke. I make far worse jokes than that on my show every single day.
I mean, let me bring in.
So we're slicing it kind of thin there. So we're going to pretend to be outraged about her joke when the president of the United States core brand is making these sort of jokes. So I would, if I was her, I wouldn't have put out the statement afterwards. If it's me, I don't know. I think that Dave's kind of business model over there. I don't take money from any Russian assets. Like that's just me.
Boom, got him.
So I'm able to just kind of say what I really think on here with Dave. You never know. So I understand why he might not. He might want to pick his spots.
All right, well, let me bring in.
That's great work you're doing at Bulwark, a real solid place of journalism over there.
Well, we haven't taken any money from the Russians at the Bulwark, Piers. I don't know if you know this, but Dave took $400,000 per month from a Russian information operation, and so you understand why.
And what was the name of the show that I did for the Russians? Tell me that.
Right now is just handing things over to the Russians that he has to.
Tenet Media is the name, and yes, Dave, you are a Russian asset. You peddled Russian propaganda. You go against Ukraine. You prop up Vladimir Putin in Russia. So Tim Miller is making a great point here, and this was a great response. And even if Tim Miller takes money from MSNBC at the Bulwark, that's still better than taking money from Russia. So I don't see what Dave's point is. That's a weak comeback. Shouldn't you say something that's worse than taking money from Russia? However bad MSNBC is, and they're definitely not great, they are better than taking money from Russia. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, or subscribe. Thank you for watching.